Before the video, I just had to jump in real quick and say, guys, like, I got copyrighted on my last Sweetie video, so, like, it got completely shadow banned. I have no views on there. So, I'm new. I'm trying to figure out how to make the best quality and most, like, entertaining video without having legal issues and taking their video. So, we're gonna make it work, but here we go. Girl, hi. Ariana Grande is so unsettling. It does not make any sense. Like, it really pisses me off lately. She's been pissing me off. She just seems so painfully disconnected from reality and overall odd, just in general. Like, these celebrities, I don't like how these celebrities be playing these games where it seems like they just straight up gaslight their fans. And I'm sure that Ariana is aware that she's lost weight. As someone who is on camera all the time, I don't think that it's hard for her to notice a slight change in her appearance. Like she's photographed a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I notice when my weight fluctuates, and as a skinny girl whose weight does fluctuate, I know in the moment you might not see it, and of course, like, EDs and dysmorphias do exist. I understand. But seeing yourself in pictures and on movie screens, it's like undeniable evidence of how you look, so I just say all that to say she seems to be sticking to this point of this is the healthiest I've ever been and people need to mind their business, which I agree with. Getting online and body shaming her and bullying her and making her feel insecure about how she looks is not progressive at all. But I do think that she's just dismissing kind of valid concerns. Like, the fans have actually a real kind of solid reason to be concerned about Ariana and Cynthia's health. Ever since this Wicked rollout, it's been a lot of weirdness going on, but let's get into it. So I really wanted to make this video because I was ignoring all of that. Like, I had no real opinion on that. I felt like, people were saying she was skinny and she was telling y'all to mind y'all's business. And I didn't really have anything to say about that. But what I do have to say about is, I used to be a huge fan of Ariana, and over time, she has become so insufferable that I can't even take her seriously anymore. And I just need to know if anyone else feels this way. When did Ariana become so unlikable? Because she used to be the exact opposite of that. I mean, she used to be infectious. What is going on? So recently, she did a interview with Cynthia, of course, and she addressed fans' concerns about her health, but she took this kind of condescending, almost threatening almost tone. I'm gonna play the clip, and I just felt like it was unnecessary. Hopefully I don't have any issues with playing this clip, but here we go.
Just good question, really good question, because I've been kind of doing this in front of the public and kind of been a specimen in a petri dish really since I was 16 or 17, so I have heard it all. I've heard every version of it, of what's wrong with me, and then you fix it, and then it's wrong for different reasons.
Ariana, who's long been the subject of online commenters speculating on her weight or whether or not she's had plastic surgery, says judging someone else's looks can be dangerous.
There's a comfortability that people have commenting on that I think is really dangerous, and I think it's dangerous for all parties involved.
But the 31-year-old has found her own way for blocking out the noise.
Girl, what do you mean it's dangerous for both parties? Which I want to pick that apart a little bit. I can see where maybe, because at first, that was a little off-putting when I first heard it. I took that, did she just threaten me? But no, I think that she means because it's setting up a standard of, normalizing it and making it to where, we get so comfortable talking about each other's bodies and, breaking each other down that it becomes a norm and we become desensitized to the damage that it's doing. And she does receive, a mass criticism. She doesn't just get a couple comments, at Thanksgiving from your messy auntie. This is millions of Twitter users and her fans criticizing her appearance every time she pops out. That has to be discouraging eventually. You kind of, I'm sure that gets draining, and you almost for certain have to run into some sort of anxiety when it comes to even popping out anywhere. But what I don't understand is, why does she go out of her way to be so mysterious about a regular question? Girl, I get that you're tired of people worrying about your body, and you owe no one any type of explanation, but you have to understand that transparency will humanize you. It will make your fans feel closer, and like it's kind of like you doing this whole like mysterious, I don't want to answer the question, mind your business as to why I'm losing weight. Like, I get where you're coming from, but you're making the situation worse, especially because it's like, why is it so hard to just answer the question regular? Like, I understand that she doesn't want to give people that power, and it's like, I don't have to tell you, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, girl, you see that you lost weight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is so hard about saying, oh yeah, we were working such long hours, I stopped eating as much and I was, burning a lot more calories, or maybe even, I lost weight because I felt like a more fragile and thinner appearance fit my character better, or even just like, girl, the movie be stressing me out. It's been stressing me out. That's all. Like, just be real. I don't understand why, she goes out of her way to do this whole, oh, this is the healthiest I've ever been. And, I don't think that she looks sick like the way that people have been saying she does. I don't think she looks sick, but her refusing to answer the question, I definitely, like a regular person would. It just feels annoying to me for some reason, for a lack of a better word. And it just makes it seem like she's hiding something. But from Ariana's like atrocious, home-wrecking, and super publicized dating history to peculiar, donut-licking, serial killer-loving controversies, and even chameleon-like ability to change her voice, skin tone, mannerisms, and entire personality, she has become so insufferable. And I hate to admit it, because I used to I used to live for Ariana. Like, Kat Valentine was that girl, and y'all would never tell me or convince me of anything different. But these days, my girl is giving NPC clone all the time. Like, most of the time. It's like, it's not even the same girl, almost. And why the hell do Ariana and Cynthia keep crying? What is that about? And don't even get me started on Cynthia, bro. Like, the whole Twitter debacle over the photoshopped Wicked poster turned me off. As someone who was never a Wicked fan and would have only gone to see it if something during the promotion piqued my interest to do so. Spoiler alert, it did not, and I did not watch that. But seeing her be so upset about recreating the original poster accurately, like, really pissed me off. Like, I think because if she's the one playing the role, she'd be excited to recreate the original, It feels like she was trying to be important and was trying to be seen, like, talking about, oh, y'all erased me. Like, how they erased you? Like, did they erase the original girl too? Like, what do you mean? Like, okay, face card don't decline, but it really gave nothing. Like, it feels like you just wanted to be seen on the poster, even though that's not what the original was. It felt like disingenuous, like really selfish. Like, if you respect the original so much, why not do it justice? I don't know. But to me, they are the most annoying duo of 2024, hands down. With all the weird shit and bad press surrounding the stars of Wicked, I wasn't moved to watch it, and I'm still not. If anything, I don't want to see them anymore at all until they can learn how to act regular again. Like, they just make my nerves so bad. Like, why the fuck do you keep crying? But anyway, that's all I have to say about Ariana. Miss Arianka. But y'all, leave me y'all opinions and everything down in the comments. Tell me what you want me to talk about next. Consider liking and subscribing for me and coming back to see what else we talk about. Yeah. I'll see y'all later. Girl, bye.